Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I'm quickly gonna run through Bitcoin, some alts you guys suggested on Twitter, and yeah, that's about it. First off, let me thank the partners in the description below. Check them out, and let's get into it. All right, Bitcoin, I'm gonna keep it really short. We're just ranging, we're still stuck at this 26k area. If you put on like the volume profile, you can see most volume in this range has been traded at this level. By the way, if you want this indicator, it's called VRVP or visible range, something like that. If you look it up in TradingView, you can just get it for free. So yeah, we're still stuck here. We're right beneath the weekly open. We have some things coming up today, which might put some volatility back into the market. So if the Jackson Hole Symposium, where Powell is likely, or he is gonna speak and talk about the economy, stuff like that. So that might have an impact. And we also have a possible grayscale decision somewhere later today. So by the time you've seen this video, maybe we've already pushed towards the top or the bottom of this range. But until then, I think this is just very choppy around this area. And I'm not really interested in trading Bitcoin until we either sweep one of these levels. Then, obviously, we got to talk about Pepe. Pepe saw some selling from its developers yesterday, which caused this huge dump. From like the moment it started to the bottom is down like 26%, but it has recovered a bit since. Good to note that it did sweep this June low here, so a lot of liquidity has been swept here, longs has been taken out. And since then there's been a lot of shorting coming in as well, so that's why we already bounced quite a bit. So obviously we're up 15%, which is quite a lot already. If this wants to continue higher, I would want to see it sweep off this whatever zeros amount it is and then 9.4, and then from there on out it should keep going if it can hold this area. But until then, be a bit careful here. It seems like the selling has been stopped for now by the developers, but obviously there's a bit of negative sentiment around this right now and people worrying about it being a rug pull, stuff like that, so keep that in mind. To easily journal and track your trades, consider trying out CoinMarketManager. It's as simple as connecting your exchange API to the website to get your analytics ready. Sign up using the link below, get a 14-day trial, and I hope you really enjoy it. I know I've been using it for a while and I can't go without at this point. Another coin you guys suggested is Rune. Obviously, Rune has had a huge run-up recently. It's also paired with a lot of open interest that came in. So what we are seeing right now is it's correcting quite a bit. And we've seen all these longs and stuff that build up during this period. They're now mostly scaling out as well. So it's some profit taking, which makes sense after such a run. Overall, the chart is pretty clean. And I think as long as it can hold this region, it should be good. I would say the momentum is kind of dead right now, so not really expecting new highs anytime soon. But on the higher time frame, as long as it can hold somewhere up here, that should be good. But I mean, we have to keep in mind these kind of charts, especially coins like Rune. Every now and then they just do these kind of things, you know. They do it quite often. There's other coins that do it as well, like once or two times a year. It just goes on a rally, it retraces the entire thing, and then starts ranging again until it does it again. So be wary of that. But looking simply at the chart, I think as long as it holds above like 120, it should be good on the higher time frames. Then another update on SUI. In the last video, we mentioned this, and I think we were trading right around like 51%, so that was right at the retest of the range low. Since then, we went on like a crazy rally just the same day and the day after, like a 20% move, so that was quite nice. We did reject here, if I zoom in at like this roughly 62 cents area, and since then we've fallen quite a bit. So if this want to replicate anything remotely similar to Aptos, we would be approximately at this area right here, and that's why I put on the Fibonacci level. So also Aptos did like move, it was 31% from its bottom. How much did SUI do? 38, so a bit higher. And now SUI is bouncing from the 0.5 Fibonacci level from that move. And Aptos did front run that by quite a bit, but it basically held there and then went from there. So it's good to know that Aptos also didn't retest his range low yet again, and I think that is also not something you'd want to see for SUI. Like, I think if this starts to crawl back down here and it's gonna sit here. It's just eventually gonna fall through, and that's really not a sign of strength. So it has to hold this market structure, hold a higher low here, and then go from there and make a higher high and go onwards. Once again, would like to repeat that I am not expecting this to make like an 5 or 6x run or whatever like Aptos did back here in this time. This was also when the entire market took off, and the January lows were in, and everything went crazy, even Bitcoin. So to get such a move is a bit far-fetched right now, but I'm not ruling out any tests of like these higher levels up into like the 70 or 80 cents area, if this were to continue showing some strength here. Obviously also dependent on Bitcoin, as we know. And then lastly, Optimism. This was a move like whenever we started going up here, it was showing strength. I was expecting it to initially reject from this daily 200 EMA, which is the blue line, and we've since done so. So now I would look for some kind of higher low here on Optimism, whether that's here at like this 0.382, which would be a nice area, I think, or maybe it goes a bit lower first. Like even something like this could be fine, and then go from there. This initial impulse up was pretty strong, and during all the volatility, it retraced most of it to dump when everything went to hell, basically. So right now, this was just one leg up, looking to make some kind of higher low, and when it starts bouncing again, looking to potentially get in on some strength. So that was it. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all a great day.